Hey guys, part 3, Garage Gables. Got more footage, got some time lapses here for you of me just getting them up. Running in a little bit, corners. I talk a little bit about, about the fixed bricks and whatnot. So I've been using them too much because I've been building a lot of stone. Been using a lot of profiles. I've not been building as many corners. So this is what I was doing on these garages since I wasn't really earning on these days. Was mainly just to increase me, time with the level, So, because I do want to try and enter the Super Trial, I'll be attending. Yeah, I'll be getting tickets to the event that's in 8th of August, I think, something like that. I think that's the wrong date. I think I've just told you the wrong date because I don't know the date off. But I asked my lad, I asked Kai the other day just to see, asked him to look it up. So yeah, I'll be going to that. It's about a 2.5 hour drive from where I live, Milton Keynes. So nice little cruise down. Try not to get any more speeding fines. So yeah, but yeah, enjoy the time lapse. Some music on. All the music is by non-copyrighted sounds, so a lot of it's free to use. They do some good tunes really. You have a look through. Depends what you're into, like new age techno, funk, like dance. There's like all sorts of shit. So that's what I use for that. I used to use Artlist and Epidemic Sound and stuff, but it's just you're just paying money for nothing now. Cost of living, you just got to get your, this is what's happening with cost of living crisis. You talk. I'm not going to keep banging on about it, but they get you to sign up for everything. You don't need this. You've had to, cancel subscriptions on this, cancel subscriptions on that. Just use and pay for what you actually use. And, us as skilled, highly skilled tradesmen, in a trade with diminishing skill, we should be paid well. We shouldn't have to be fucking penny pinching here and there. But this is the economy we live in, This is the economy we live in at the moment. I remember when I first bought my house, a few bucks in $1,000. You were like, come on, love, we're getting the champagne out. Because shit was so cheap. Your bills, my energy bill used to be 30 quid a month when I first moved into my house, £35 a month. Now it's like fucking 135, 200, like 235 at one point. It's something ridiculous, That's straight away. That's an extra £50 a week off your wages on profiteering, with energy companies. Your fuel's gone up. I remember when I've moved in, it was like fucking £1.15 or something, for unleaded. And it got up to £2 at one point. Now it's £1.40. It's fucking crazy, innit? This country at the moment, I love this country, I love Britain. I love being British. I love what it stands for, but successive governments fucking about with the economy, fucking, letting us down. So yeah. Anyway, enjoy the video.
I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask. Don't play pretend.
You left me lonely. I could tell them the whole story. It may take a couple hours. I've got time, let's get the chat. How could I explain the situation? Man, it's so damn complicated. Where do I start, where do I end? I should go back to bed. I'm going back to all the basics, teaching myself now how to erase it. It's like learning a whole new language, and I'm afraid, too scared to face it. I just want consistent clarity, but all my thoughts destroying me. Some peace of mind is all I need. Give peace to all of my family. I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend. You think you are everything I need, but I gotta leave. Try but can't get through to me. It's not you, yeah, it's always me. I close my heart to you, you see it opens up for nobody. It's been so hard to fall asleep. The weather always makes my nose bleed. It's so hard to believe that one day I'll feel peace. I want control over my life, I want that driver's seat. Yeah, it's not you that I need. You push me down when I'm weak. You were never there for me. Go pick up your keys and leave. I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend, 'cause you think you are everything I need, but I gotta leave.
shattered, you've been broken down. Heart is beating, still won't make a sound. It feels like an angel straight from heaven, just like my lucky number 7. You're my shooting star. We're running round in circles, love feels so invincible. Feel you when there's no one around. Your beauty's so amazing, I will always hold you down. Your heart will be kept safe and sound. But I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. You're the picture perfect, you're on my mind. Painted. And I don't wanna lose what we've got tonight, baby, 'cause your love's like a dynamite. I don't irreplaceable. Together unstoppable. And I feel your frequency, feel your love around me. I'm drowning in my mind, don't wanna let you down. We're running round in circles, our love feels so invincible. Feel you when there's no one around. Your beauty's so amazing, I will always hold you down. Your heart will be kept safe and sound. But I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. You're the picture perfect, you're on my mind. Painted. And I don't wanna lose what we've got tonight, baby, cause your love's like a dynamite. I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. I can feel your heart need to save it, cause your love's underrated. Cause your love's underrated.
I was a lonely silhouette, needed somebody to show the way. Yeah, I was a heartbeat with no sound till you came around. Yeah, you showed me colors, light in the darkness. You were the only thing I needed. Then we got older, but we stayed the same. Swear that we never lost the flame. No song.
Right, so it's 11:45 now. We've got basically it up to the point where it's a 6 foot level run width, pretty much, just over probably 7 foot or 8 foot. But I'll show you me finishing the rest to the peak, and then we started laying at about 9:30 again. So 9:30, 9:45 again. So you know, this is in 2 hours we've got this done, so we're doing better. Kai's pointing majority, he's played this, I'll show you. He's done that 6 or 7. Fucking bang on. Obviously, you've seen the speed of the big corners, you just got to have your gear right for this. It's going to be a bit stiffer, and you know, less moving about you can do on a little run like this and just get it up. Less moving, so like aka just working on a corner, you're actually quicker than trying to build little ones, and your line can drop out all the time. My fixed bricks are knackered, so I need some new ones of them, so that's why I'm not using them, but I would use a fixed brick. It's not, they're not ideal for these wiggly wobbly bricks either, the fixed brick, so that's why I'm just using the pin, you know. Whereas on a stiff, you know, a dry brick, you can move it easier because the brick's more sturdy than a conny one on normal clay bricks. So right, I'm going to record the rest of this run.
Hey guys, Harry here. Welcome to another voiceover part of the video. This is a little time lapse you've seen me doing. Just running in the remainder of this gable. I thought this garage gable. It's, you know, you can't. These sort of techniques can apply on a bigger scale for a bigger gable if you've got, like, you know, the pre-cuts. Or what I've said before, if you haven't got pre-cuts, just mark yourself a template brick with the angle of the truss. You know, mark yourself a brick up, you know, or just put a level line on the truss, line your brick up, do a template brick, and cut a load of pre-cuts. You know, all you've got to do, you know, there's a multitude of ways you can do it with steel saw, and obviously, and you know, your water suppression. There's a ton of ways you can you know, cut bricks nowadays. But yeah, so you want to just, you know, cut yourself loads of pre-cuts, you know, big pieces and little pieces, and all you have to do is put your full cut on and then trim the brick up to the full cut to maintain your bond. So you've got effectively a little piece and a different size 3/4, or you've got a big cut and a full brick. So you can sometimes trim your big cut as well. You can trim your big cut down as well. That's also possible. And that's the idea with pre-cuts. You keep the angle the same, and you just trim the bricks to suit. So you're not always keeping perfect stretcher bond on your last cut, but you're just trimming it to keep your bond, keep half bond with the existing main part of the meat of the gable. So yeah, that's the trick with getting these up. And to be quite honest, once you've got enough practice doing, building gables with pre-cuts, you don't really like doing ones with fascia and soffits. They're just a fucking nuisance. They get in your way. And as you can see as well, you don't need a line for your raking cut. Essentially, you don't need a line for which. This is a lot of ways you get taught at college. A lot of ways you get taught as an apprentice. Put a line down for your angle cuts so they all line up, but it just isn't necessary now. Unless you're having a traditional pointed fascia and soffit, a traditional pointed roof where it has all your cuts need to be perfect, and it has, I forgot the name. I forgot the name of it's like the verge, a pointed verge. But all houses now that have cuts on like this have all dry verges, so they have that 20-30 mil plastic cap that goes on the end of the tiles when they go down your gable. So you don't need to have lines on. You don't need to have lines on for your raking cut. You don't. You just put your level across. Make sure you've got 5 or 10 mil clearance. Or else like the roof will just kick it. Knock it off. Because just other trades don't. At the end of the day, I don't go around putting me lump hammer through bits of wood sticking out of truss. I try and trim it off. But other trades just belt your brickwork if it's in the way. You know what I mean? They just belt your brickwork off if it's in the way. It makes me want to put my lump hammer through trusses sometimes. Just leave it. Just build a gable. Just put my lump hammer through the truss when all the straps are in the wrong place and all the wood's sticking all over my masonry. But, this is, but we don't do this as bricklayers because we just don't. But I felt like doing it a lot, but it is what it is, But this is where, you see on these snagging videos where the truss is broken. Bricklayers probably come up, gable's been underpriced, fucking joiners left wood everywhere, and all you want to do is swing your £5 lump hammer through a few trusses just to make yourself feel better, because it's hard, our game. Get Connie bricks, wet ready mix, no better than fucking taking some anger out on a few fucking roof trusses, Because I ask every trade, us as bricklayers, we've had this 20% pay cut we've had. I ask other trades all the time, have you had a pay cut? No, we haven't had a pay cut, but we haven't had a pay rise. And I said, yeah, but imagine 20% pay cut, because we had it good a couple of years ago. We still got it, we still got it good, but there's this massive push now. Big gangs, I talk about it pretty much every video now, because it's the death of fucking price work. It is literally the death of price work. I was talking to my mate about it today. I've been told myself by a supervisor for the sub I even work for now, you could do with someone extra in your gang. Why? All I say now is why. I've just basically made my gang efficient, making good money, high earning on any piece of work, to then paying someone to fucking sweep up, get me some gobbo, and fucking tap the cavity, rake clean up the fucking scaffold, pick brick bands up, just paying as I call it, paying a fucking plank for nothing. You basically, because a lot of the time, to make an effective gang, you've got to have someone that adds value. Do you get what I mean? You've got to have someone who adds value, not someone who's just costing you money. This is what gangs are doing now. They are sacrificing their wages to increase build time. You know what I mean? You can't be sacrificing your wages just to have an extra person in the gang. It's too, and I don't give a fuck who it is. You can't bring someone straight into a gang and they be making you money straight away, or they even be covering the money. They cost you straight away. They've got to get into the flow of how you work. They've got to get into the rhythm of how you work. They've got to be able to keep up with how you work. And it takes time before a person starts adding value. Like for me, when I get a brand new a hod carrier, apprentice, or labourer, I've got to get used to what they're good at doing. Do you get what I mean? You've got to get used to knowing what is your apprentice good at doing, what is your hod carrier good at doing. Are they good being left to load out, or do they just sit down and not do out? Are they good being left to point up, or do they make a complete fucking pig's ear of it? Are they any good at fucking, are they any good at doing this task? And you've got to know if they're fast or good at doing that task, or they're not very good at doing another task, so you don't keep doing that task, And if it gets to the point where they aren't good enough at enough tasks that you need them to cover the money, then they're ineffective. They just cost you money then. Do you know what I mean? Whereas so many gangs, you've got young lads, just say there's 2 good bricklayers, you might have 2 young lads and they're not, a lot of young lads are now working for fuck all, but, then you've got lads working below minimum wage, and then what we're doing here, you know what I mean? And then I saw some on a site the other day about modern slavery is that we're trying to not encourage part-timers who are on less than minimum wage. Most gangs have fucking young lads on fucking 60 quid a day, 50 quid a day, 60 quid a day, 70 quid a shift. And it's like, say I pay Kyle a set day 150 quid, I would be thought better off by a site hiring 2 young lads, paying them below minimum wage, both on 70 quid. I'd look like a more impressive gang to a site manager on, say, any site. But it's wrong. It's promoting this fucking... It's not promoting bricklaying as a viable career for these young lads. Do you get what I mean? This is why I have Kai with me. I'm getting him laying at the moment most days. He's covering his money. He's earning more money now than when he first started. And he's getting progression. Whereas a lot of these young lads, they just don't get that progression. And then they get disillusioned with the trade. They think it's not worth getting into. When... if you get taught right, and when I started, there weren't hardly any gangs bigger than 2 or 3 men. You know what I mean? Because it was recession, because you had to be effective in a gang, and people got on the trial more. You could just walk onto a job as a young lad and get straight on the tools. Now, it's all changed. It's all fucking changed, and I don't know if it's build programs. I don't know what's changed. If it's just a build to order, fucking the style of site, site programming, I don't know what it is, but something's going on, and it ain't encouraging young lads to get into it, So anyway, that's the topic of this video. Let's round it up as, is bricklaying appealing? Is bricklaying an appealing career prospect to the future generation? That's going to be the title. That's going to be the prospect to this video, because at the moment there's just too many fucking sort of there's too many young lads getting below minimum wage, no progression, no hope for the trade. Is bricklaying going to die with these 50-odd-year-olds now, 60-year-olds? Is it going to die or not? Hopefully stuff I'm doing right now on YouTube, showing you guys this, and and sticking to these ethics I have, these morals I have, they're unwavering, because this is how I am. I sleep easy at night working this way. Yeah, I could fucking be more business minded and be more, have no scruples, and try and get young lads in on fucking 60 quid a day or whatever, but it's just not like that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, sacrificing your morality. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. We're back on the plot. We've got band lift, part band lift, whatever. We're on it for a few days. Anyway, check out next video. I've got a lot of footage. We're all back on stone. Got some more tips for stone coming up. you know, stone is one of them things, you're either good at it or you're not. It's, you know, if you can lay bricks, you can lay stone, but I think because of stone being so expensive material-wise, with the cost of fucking acquiring it, I suppose, with the, you know, economy and energy prices, there's less and less stone being built, and you have to really live in certain parts of the country. Like, I live in pretty much North Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, North Yorkshire, whatever. If I go if I go a mile down the road, I live in North Yorkshire. But it's all out West Yorkshire way on. I think there's a little bit of stone, probably up Wales way on, or in Scotland probably has a bit of stone, depending on where you live, depending on what village you're in. But stone is a less commonly used piece of kit, so not enough people really know how to fucking lay it. And this is why you earn so much. People think, you know, why do we, you know, you talk to guys who have been on stone. Oh, I can earn good money on stone. This is not. Why is that? Why is it that reason? Because there's less people who do it, and you know what I mean. So this is the same old adage I keep going on about. Bricklaying is. I've said it before. I've said it to a lot of guys. Bricklaying is going to be a fucking cheat code in 10 or 15 years because at this rate there isn't enough people get into it, and it only takes enough generations to not do it or to get out of it, or to not encourage the kids to do it, to where you'll be earning, you know, what you think you can earn on fucking stone, which is good. It's good. You can earn good money on it. Yeah, as much as brick, but it's an easier day's work. A fourth of the jointing, you know, just less hassle in general. And, you know, we could have that. We could have this 80, 800, 1,000, 900, 1,000 on, like, sites across the board at this, you know. But this is what happens when there isn't the demand. But then we'll get onto the problems that we had last time with supplying of bricks. We had material problems last boom. Will we come into this problem? Probably not with the amount of immigrants they're letting come into this country. It's just hop on board at the moment. Just, oh, come on over. Come live with Gary Lineker, you know. But, you know, they'll get them all in brick factories probably, you know. But so, anyway, we'll see. We'll see anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've talked about a lot of topics again, as I normally do. But I hope you enjoy this style of video. Just let me know in the comments. Guys said they wanted to see some time lapses. You know, I don't know whether you prefer the time lapses or, you know, the footage, you know, real time footage. This wasn't great. You couldn't see what I was doing too well, so it suits more to a time lapse when I ain't got good, you know, unless it's an head cam. You know, the time lapses work well for stuff like this. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed. Hope you've picked up a few tips on these little Gable, you know, garage Gables. And if you're unfortunate enough to ever get given to do and say, oh, try and make your money on them, hopefully you might be able to make them less tedious. And even if you don't earn much on those days, hopefully you can get them done earlier and go home. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Must be hot. Yeah, it's 2:45, so we've knocked about an hour and 15 out. Yeah, fucking FPS is horrible on this phone, because phone. I think we damaged my phone. That's that side. Looks brushed off. But yeah, right. See you in the next one. Okay, now it's like 1 FPS this. Oh, 1 FPS. Filming it on a fucking potato.